Do not follow the ways of evil. Do not be heedless. Do not hold wrong views. Do not linger long in the worldly existence. Be watchful. Do not be heedless. Lead a righteous life. The one who follows Dhamma lives happily in this world and the next. Lead a righteous life. Do not live a sinful life. The virtuous live happily in this world now and also in the next. Death does not look at him who looks upon the world as a bubble and a mirage. Come, look at this world, all painted and decorated like a royal chariot. The fools plunge into it, the wise plunge out of it. He who, having been heedless, is not heedless anymore, brightens this world like the moon freed from a cloud. He who by his good deeds makes up for his evil deeds is like the moon when freed from a cloud. Only a few can see here in this dark world. Only a few birds escape from the net into the heavenly light. The swans take the path of the sun. Those with powers fly through space. The wise leave the world, having conquered Mara and his hosts. A liar who violates, who speaks falsely, who mocks at the existence of another world. There is no evil that he will not do. Misers do not know the heavenly bounty. Fools do not appreciate generosity. The wise enjoy giving, and that makes them happy. Better than world dominion, better than going to heaven, better than lordship over all worlds is to enter the Sotapatti stream. By what path can you lead the enlightened one astray? He is trackless and limitless. Nothing can undo his victory. None of the vanquished defilements can touch his victory. By what path can you lead the enlightened one astray? He is trackless and limitless. Neither desires nor craving can entangle him. Even the shining gods hold dear the enlightened ones who are contemplating, peaceful, calm and devoted to meditation. Hard it is to obtain a human birth. Hard is the life of mortals. Hard is the chance to get to hear the true Dhamma. Hard it is to attain enlightenment. Avoid all evil, cultivate in good, cleanse the mind. This is the teaching of the Buddhas. Enduring patience is the foremost austerity. Nirvana is the supreme. So teach the Buddhas. He who oppresses another, harms another, is no monk. Do not revile, do not harm, discipline yourself according to Dhamma, be moderate in eating, dwell in solitude, be devoted to meditation and higher thought. This is the teaching of the Buddhas. Even a rain of gold coins cannot satisfy the fire of sensual pleasures. A wise man knows that enjoyment of passion, also the pain that follows, is short-lived. The wise man finds no delight even in the celestial pleasures. The wise one who delights in the ending of craving is the disciple of the supremely awakened one. Threatened by fear and danger, men seek refuge on mountains, in forests, under sacred trees and shrines. Such refuge is not safe. Such refuge is not the supreme refuge. Such refuge doesn't free a man from stress and suffering. He who takes refuge in the Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha clearly perceives four noble truths: suffering, the origin of suffering, the cessation of suffering, and the noble eightfold path, leading to the cessation of all suffering. This is the safe refuge, the supreme refuge, and in that refuge, man is released from all suffering. Hard to find an exalted man. He is not born everywhere. Wherever a wise and noble one is born, that family thrives happily. Blessed is the birth of the Buddha. Blessed is the teaching of the Dhamma. Blessed is the harmony of the Sangha. Blessed is the spiritual pursuit of the seeker. He who reveres them who are worthy of reverence, who have transcended the objectification and crossed over lamentation and grief, He who reveres such fearless and peaceful ones, his merit cannot be measured. Let us live free from misery among the miserable. Let us live happily among the hostile. Let us dwell free from hatred. Let us live free from the disease of longing among those who suffer and crave. Let us dwell free from that disease. Let us live free from anxiety among those afflicted with that disease. Let us live free from anxiety. Let us live happily, we who have nothing. Let us be rapturous like the radiant gods. Victory begets hatred. The defeated lie down in pain. Keeping both victory and defeat aside, the tranquil one is happy. There is no fire like passion, no disease like hatred. There is no pain like the aggregates, no peace higher than the peace of Nibbana. He who understands that hunger is the worst of diseases, conditioned aggregates is the worst of suffering. For him, Nirvana is the highest bliss. Health is the precious of gifts. Contentment is the greatest fortune. A trustworthy person is the best kinsman. Nirvana is the highest bliss. Drinking the nourishment of sweet solitude and the peace of tranquility, one becomes free from sin, distress, and stain. Good it is to be with the noble ones. Their company brings happiness. A man is lucky if he escapes the fools. He who moves with the fools falls into grief. Association with the fools is like associating with your enemies. Associating with the wise is like meeting kinsmen. It brings happiness. Just as the moon follows its path among the stars, one should follow the wise, the good and the discerning, enduring, intelligent, steadfast, devout, and noble. Dhammapada